Hello, my astrology friends. This is Lada from Astrolada.com, and I have a surprise for you. I'm doing an astrology retreat in Bulgaria in May 2024, from the 19th of May till the 24th of May, together with another famous astrologer from our channel. This is Marina Stoichkova. Hello, Marina.
Hi, Lada. I'm so excited to be here with you and to be able to announce this together. Thank you so much for the invitation. And yeah, this is going to be just amazing. So
I
I'm really,
know we've been preparing every detail for the last 3 months. People have probably a month and a half to organize themselves, but everything has been prepared perfectly. And it's going to be in Bulgaria. And I want anyone who is interested to join us for this all immersive experience, not just of astrology and knowledge, but of five senses, because we have prepared for you special dinners, experiences, games, city puzzles, live violin music, candlelight dinners, sacred places to visit in ancient caves and ancient sanctuaries of the Thracians. Every day is going to be full of events. People will be with us from early morning till late at night, because in the evening, the city of Plovdiv is the most ancient living city in the world. Basically, it's been existing for thousands of years without interruption. And at night, the city of Plovdiv is a fantastic place with incredible little quirky restaurants and cuisine from all over the world and local farming. And it's the nightlife in Bulgaria is incredible. Everyone goes out and stays till early morning. But so we'll have so many different spiritual experiences. We'll be watching the stars at night. Ruben Kolev will also join us for a night to have, we'll climb up on top of hills in Plovdiv, and we'll have lectures at night in this under the lights of the stars, and we'll be watching the stars like ancient Babylonian astrologers, while during the day, me and Marina will be leading more than 19 hours of lectures and courses in a really beautiful 4-star hotel in the center of Plovdiv. And after that, start all the events that we've prepared for you, and not just study and learn. But I just want to say, for my part, that it's not going to be me doing lectures and telling you this will happen, this technique, that technique. It's going to be more of an immersive experience where we will discuss together what's happening, and where it will be the closest people can get to a personal reading with me, because I don't do personal reading since 5 years. But here we'll have about 30 people, I suppose the group will be, who will be working on everyone's horoscope and their personal questions, and we'll be looking at the future, how they can apply their talents, their skills, their abilities for the upcoming big changes that Uranus changing sign, Neptune changing sign, Saturn and Pluto all are changing signs. So we'll do some world predictions, but mostly we'll see how can you thrive in the fast changing times ahead according to your personal horoscopes. And everyone collectively, not just me, but other participants, maybe even psychic insights, maybe astrological insights, where we try to, and of course, unless you don't want to be so, some people are more private, but there will be a lecture part, and there will be a kind of like a workshop part where we're looking at specific horoscopes, answering questions. So it will be very interactive, very personal, very memorable, with friendships for life, with lots of tears, with lots of laughter, with lots of hope. I want this retreat to bring a lot of hope to people, and we're doing it very close to the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Taurus. And Marina's, she will be usually in the afternoons. She will focus on, can you tell us a little bit more what your themes will be?
yeah, I just can't wait to tell people this. Of course, we chose this timing because it's very close to the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. And we know that this is one of the most important aspects that are happening during our times. So it's absolutely amazing for something new, for expanding, for new perspective, and of course, for doing this through the lens of astrology. But what's also interesting, if we look at the mundane chart of Bulgaria, our sun is also in Taurus. So by inviting people to join us here in Bulgaria, this is also a great way to align with this Taurus energy, because this is very important. This is the Jupiter-Uranus energy that will be starting a new 12-year cycle. So anyone who feels like, they are ready for something more, they are ready to expand, they are ready to grow. And what's also very interesting here is that, except for this, Uranus perspective, which is the extraordinary, the innovative, the untraditional, the fact that this is happening in Taurus suggests that we also need to find ways, to kind of like apply this in our practical life, in our real life. And one of the main themes is also about resources. So this is going to be a big part of what I will introduce and what we will talk about. This energy of finding more resources, of opening up to more, finding ways, to do it differently, not in the old ways, but in new revolutionary ways. And this is all in alignment with the energies around us because of this conjunction, because of the Taurus energy. And of course, the place that we have chosen in Bulgaria allows this to manifest in an even greater way. So that's why I think that the timing is great. The topics are really relevant. And as someone who has, lots of Capricorn, but also Pisces energy, one of my favorite things is to try to combine the spiritual and the practical. And I'm a true believer that, yes, we are spiritual beings. Yes, our soul matters and we are here to develop it, but we are here to develop it on the earth in particular. So I think that our insights, our spiritual understanding, our astrology understanding should also help us in our real life, in, what we experience here on the earth. So this is going to be one of the main focuses also, to combine the intuitive and the practical, and the things that we can understand and feel, and, the higher awareness can be used also in our real life for, concrete improvements in terms of our resourcefulness, our money, expanding, feeling more energetic, feeling able to, express yourself and to kind of like use your resources for something practical, to, to have some kind of benefits for yourself, for other people, for someone might be relevant even for, for others in general. So those are, I think, the most important things that, people should prepare for. Of course, the topics that you will discuss are really, really important because it's basically about years ahead. It's not just, something short term. So I think that everyone who will join us will understand, how to prepare long term for the collective events. And as you said, we will dive deeper into personal charts for those who want. Nothing is obligatory, of course, but those who want will also get the personal perspective on how those collective processes will affect them personally. And I think that's extremely precious. And to do it in this immersive environment, at the right place with other people who are also interested in the same topic, it's just an incredible flow, and it's priceless.
So you will be raising the abundance vibration, ability to manifest. This is the Taurian energy, wealth, where through astrology, through spiritual practices, through change of mind as well, because Marina is also a healer, not just an incredible astrologer. She uses healing modalities that are very new. They've been dispensed to adepts recently, and they're developing those new healing modalities should integrate that. Of course, some people, if they want a very, very personal experiences, Marina will be offering that as well for a few hours for the day, but we can, you can contact us for that if you're interested. And I will focus, I love future, I'm very future oriented, and I want to give you hope.
Your ascendant is in Aquarius, so I think that you're also like the best person to present this,
I love the future.
Because that's really true, because you are able also to see things in perspective. This is a gift that people with strong Aquarius energy have. So
yes, while you're Cancer rising, weren't you?
yes.
And you heal the soul.
Yeah, yes, and it's also about, learning to feel intuitively, how to adapt, how to handle with things without, I think also that in our modern times we are very used to do things in the Mars way, to fight, to struggle with things, the battle, the competition. And I think that many of us are exhausted and it's time to do things differently. So yes, what I'm suggesting is a different perspective, not to fighting and struggling, but instead to feeling, like what is the best way? Where are my own resources? And when you do that, you don't need to fight, you don't need to struggle. The world is not, a battlefield. So yes, that's also what I think.
You align the energy into feeling. I'll focus on the beautiful bisextile that will be active for the next 5 years between Pluto, Uranus, and Saturn and Neptune. Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune, the three outer planets, which in esoteric astrology, Uranus represents divine wisdom. Neptune represents divine love, and Pluto represents a divine willpower, divine will. When those three planets are aligned in the most beautiful bisextile, two sextiles and a trine together, which will carry on for 4, 5, 6 years ahead, we have an incredible dispensation of opportunities on a personal level and collectively, but we'll focus a lot on personally. How can you benefit from this powerful alignment of the higher forces of love or wisdom and will into your life to manifest miracles? Basically, how is the best, where in your horoscope is going to manifest? How can you benefit from it? What are the best actions to take? So it will be extremely positive with a very relaxed pace. It's very Taurus energy. When it starts, Venus will join Jupiter in the sky. So I think it will create a lot of also culinary and sensory pleasures and a lot of friendships, Jupiter, Venus, pleasant experiences. And while we're still there, Jupiter moves into Gemini. So towards the end of the retreat, it will get very social, friendships for life, wisdom and knowledge and information for life. And it's such a vibrant city, Plovdiv. It's like every time of the day you go out, there is something happening. It's the cultural capital of Europe 2 years in a row, because there's so much history dating back to thousands of years. We're not talking just ancient Rome. We're talking thousands of years before that. There is, we'll do trips like that, and we will go to some incredible place in the mountains on a day trip. We'll have a lecture in the mountains as well, in the eyes of God. If you can see behind me, it looks exactly like that, like two eyes, and you can see the stars from there. So we'll have a lot of spiritual, social, sensory experiences, knowledge, wisdom. It's full program. It covers a lot. The fee is very reasonable. It covers a lot of the lunches, pretty much all the lunches, some of the dinners, the first night, last night. It covers all the lectures. It covers all games we've prepared from you. We've prepared constantly a few people that will be there at your disposal. If you need any information, any help with anything, we have wonderful organizers. And we'll be inviting also some surprise guests. So appearances, we're gonna create a community and friendship for life. So yes, we have to be fast, guys. It's the end of May, so almost like the middle of May. We have 1 month to organize ourselves. If we don't get, the minimum is 25 people. If we don't get it, we'll return your a deposit within 30 days from this video. I'm quite sure we'll be able to because it's I do one every 5 years, because it's really, I put everything there, and after that I'm drained for 6 months, and it's very big thing for me, and I feel like I have the energy now to do it, and I really want to meet more of you. And Marina, with her soothing energy, hopefully will keep the balance there.
Everything will be there. All the balance and everything we need. Yeah. I want to say that because I remember very well the last retreat, and it was incredible, and you cannot get this in any other way. So this opportunity to gather people at the same place, on a very special place, at a very special time also, and to have like something in common, this creates an incredible field. So If I'm really, really honest, it's not so much about the information. Yes, information is really important. It's enlightening. It increases your awareness. But even more importantly, the mutual feel that we create is the most important.
It's a
And this
healing
is
field.
something that you will feel right there during the experience, but also it will keep kind of unfolding, and this energy will kind of like keep growing within you. So it's not just, like having a week of vacation, which is also fine, of course, but this is something much deeper and much more. Basically, you are recharging yourself with something that will keep growing as those energies are also unfolding. As you said, all of the outer planets moving to the new signs, the bisextile and all of that. So within you, this will manifest and it will kind of like unfold for years ahead.
Oh,
So
absolutely. I remember last time I couldn't gather most of the people from the bars in the mornings. Everyone all sleeping, but they were there. If you're a party person, great. If you're a calmer person, we have events for much calmer, more refined, more appropriate, age appropriate. There is a bit of everything, and it was the people that I met there. We're still friends. We write to each other. We became personal friends. It's such an experience, and especially the challenging things bonded us even more. There were some extreme situations that happened, and that was funny enough, when everything is super arranged, it's a bit boring. So I hope we might have some surprises, but good. I hope so.
Of course, we'll have surprises. It's Uranus with Jupiter, so but they will be positive. They will be also opportunities for growth. So absolutely, I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
that.
definitely chose the most beautiful astrological moment. Venus conjunct Jupiter in Taurus, conjunct Uranus. We tried not to have any hard aspect, Mars, Uranus, Pluto. So it's going to be as mellow but exciting as possible. So if you want to join us, let's quickly organize ourselves. Once you pay your deposit, we give you a Telegram group where you can organize yourself with others if you want to travel together, if you want to share a room. But the rooms are really beautiful and very cheap, something like $50 per night. And if you want to share a room, you can even make it half the price. Or there's more luxury rooms, less different. I recommend the better quality because it's only $80 per night, but it's a bit more kind of motorium, let's say. We've organized lots of the food. Basically, all you have to prepare is for your train ticket to get there, or flight. Then we have private drivers picking you up from the bus station. And we have buses organized for different events. We have a lot of the food, and for some expenses, for some dinners, for some food as well, for some shopping, if you'd like. That's pretty much all, and it's only $2,100. That the price is early bird. It becomes $2,600 after March 30th. So hopefully we can organize ourselves quick. Thank you so much, Marina.
I'm really excited and I can't wait for this.
Thank you, everyone. I look forward to meeting you personally.